Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Jason Grant will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
At the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now. Really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Ronald Torreyes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled off. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Real Muto finds it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up, and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
So he got him swinging. Nelson Cruz is the second out of the opening frame. Miguel Sano is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Belted high in the air out to left. McCutchen is there. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning. So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Here it comes.
Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Andrew McCutchen comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. So digging in now, Theodore Hagan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Second inning ahead from Cincinnati, but first, here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
That is it.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. And a ball, 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. Gonzalez is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And now Bryce Harper, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. And there's the first out.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz waits on it. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Williams Astudillo, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Here's Byron Buxton now. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hahn couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the infielder / utility man, Ronald Torreyes. Harper has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Down. Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. 7, 8, and 9 to start the whole third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Odubel Herrera is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's set. Here it comes. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Rosario is there, and he puts this one away for the third. The next twin up, Nelson Cruz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. Lays off 1-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Rosario.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. In now, Theodore Hagan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 3.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. 2 are gone in the Philly fourth. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Rosario is there, and it's a very quick inning. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Harper. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Fouled away. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Again, a 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble.
Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. Rosario is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The batter,
settling in now, Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Yeah, a close play at first, but he's called out of it. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Bounce to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Standing in, Byron Buxton. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
0-1, here it comes. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. Now in the box, Andrew McCutchen. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Fastball just inside. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-1 on its way. Fastball well outside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 lead?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. So 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Sano is the second out in the 7th inning. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Down go the Twins in order. We are still scoreless. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. From the stretch, this is skied into short left center. Buxton over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's 1. On to first as they get the double play. Here's C.J. Cron now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick that he struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play over at third, and that. Into the box now, Gene Segura. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Philly shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Popped straight up. Scope ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well. But that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike two. To the right side and through a base hit. Pereira rounds third and is striding for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Cone is under it. Two gone.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Theodore Hagen. He flew out in his last at-bat. Reed sets. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the... At the plate, Williams Astudillo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and two to the Twins catcher. Now another 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still a ball and two strikes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The center fielder,
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Byron Buxton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And with 1 out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the ninth inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the ninth inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Byron Buxton goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. Into the windup with the 0-2. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball one.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper.
Leading off for the Phillies, the right fielder.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Hit toward the right side. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. Career history with Addison Reed. Just a 1 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Buxton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano. Ladies and gentlemen,
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
This pitch is popped up. Segura's got it, and the side is retired. So nothing happened. Trevor May comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. First offering on its way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Gene Segura standing in. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
There's a lot of moving parts when some guys swing. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. High in the air out to center field. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Now back, second baseman.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And the Phillies are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.